When my brother arrived from Australia recently for a visit, he brought my mom's jewelry with him. I thought I was ready, but when I opened all the little bags and boxes, I was suddenly flooded with memories, love, and obviously some sadness. The thing with sentimental clutter is it's never just stuff.
The real question is, are we holding on to the item itself or the love and memory behind it? So let's first talk about why sentimental clutter is different clutter.
It's objects that are connected to your loved ones. They're not just things.
No, they definitely aren't. And there's an emotional weight that comes with them that's on top of the practical weight that normally comes with clutter.
Some of the issues we face with sentimental stuff, there's often a guilt about getting rid of them. You know, it's a feeling of perhaps dishonoring or disrespecting that person that you loved.
And the other problem is that you worry if you no longer have the item that maybe you'll forget that person.
Yeah.
Which is also a big issue for a lot of people.
And then another one is stashing that stuff in boxes or wherever and never really looking at it. So it's sitting there, and you know it's sitting there, and it weighs on you too, you know.
But you don't do anything with it, so it's kind of counterintuitive. You don't want to let it go, but you're also not using it or displaying it. It's just hidden in a box somewhere.
Exactly.
So we've got some gentle strategies to help you let go of your sentimental items if you're struggling with this, like we are a little bit at the moment.
So the first one is just to keep one really meaningful item. In my case, because I love earrings and my mom did as well, I'll just keep a pair of earrings and figure out what to do with the rest.
And then another option is to, if you keep that one and then the rest of the things, you can take photographs of them. That way they're not taking up physical space, and if you do want to reminisce, you can go and have a look at the photographs if you're really feeling attached.
Then the rest of the stuff you can give away, you know, if family members want it or you think of donating it, then those things will live on. And another really lovely thing to do is when you give those items to someone else and there's a lovely story attached, tell them the story or write a little card and let them know what was behind that item. Just another lovely way to pass on the legacy.
I love that idea so much, to get a little card with it or something, to hear the story behind what could just be otherwise an any old item.
Yeah.
And then finally, use the thing. If you are going to keep it, don't stick it in a box somewhere. You know, wear that necklace or frame the photograph. So what are we going to do? How are we taking our own advice with the things that we're still holding on to?
So I'm going to go through my mom's jewelry. I'm going to pick that lovely pair of earrings. And then I'm going to take photographs and send them to my daughters to see if they'd like any of that. I'm also going to do the stories because I do remember some things, stories attached to those items. So I'm definitely going to do that. And if there's stuff that they don't want, I will definitely donate.
Yeah.
How about you, Ange?
Well, as for me, if you've been around a while, you might have heard that I've still got photographs from our family, which I don't look at because it always brings up a feeling of sad, nostalgic, what do you call it?
Yes, that's right.
It's nostalgia that feels weird. So I've been holding on to it, not because I'm attached. I'm actually fine with not having it, but I want to have a burning ceremony and free it that way.
The real gift of letting go is that it frees those memories. It doesn't get rid of them.
Because ultimately the love lives on in us, not in a drawer somewhere.
Sentimental clutter is the hardest thing to face. But once we do, it's really, really freeing to let go.
And remember, letting go doesn't erase the love. It lets it breathe.
Until next time, live simply
Free your heart
and age with intention. Bye!